Hello, soul family. Welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. So I wanted to do a really quick video. My intention is to do a quick video. I just wanted to share with you, a download that I got this morning when I was in the shower. I was given a vision of us as humans. I was told that I may not be able to understand what is going on and the message. So what was conveyed to me is they were going to share using telepathy and also using image to show me what's going on. And the vision was a way to show me an example of what we are so that I could understand. So I was told, I was reminded, we are one. You are me, and I am you. You think you are watching me, but really you are watching a version of yourself. We're in the same dimension, vibrating at a similar vibration. You're tapping into a frequency of a version of you that appears to not be you. You think that I am separate from you, but I'm not. I am you. I'm just playing a different role. Okay, this is a different, a different role. This is a different aspect of you, having a different human experience, and you're connecting. Right now we're connecting because we're matching the same. Our vibrations are maybe not exactly the perfect match, but we're vibrating at the same in order to connect. Okay. So you're watching a version of you. I'm merely a hologram. So this is where it gets really weird. I'm a hologram of you dressed up as me, communicating to you, but I'm another version of you communicating back to you. This is going to get weird. Now, my guides showed us like an image of us passing each other every single day, like when you're passing people, like just random people, you're just passing people. And what we are, we're just blobs of light, just like passing, just like kind of like electrical currents going down wires, you know, just the currents just sort of like that. That's kind of like how the image came through. We're just energy passing each other. Okay. Wow and wow and wow. Was that validation or what? So we're passing each other every day as these lights. And when we tap in to each other's, when we're tapping in, we communicate to that version that is in the same vibration or similar vibration at that moment. So right now you're tapping in and you're watching me, but it's really you. But we're on different timelines. This is weird. Different timelines. It seems like we're in the same time together and I'm separate from you, but I'm not. I am you, but I'm on a different timeline. But because we're vibrating, our vibrations are matching, we're able to communicate. So you hearing what I have to say is a communication. It's information that you probably unconsciously were searching for, or even consciously. Could be both. So you're communicating. We are versions. I'm a version of you communicating information back to you. We get our knowledge from the timeline we're currently on. It's a vibration thing. So the multiple people that you come across in your daily life, we are just versions. We are many, 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 many different versions of you. We are one. Okay, communicating information back and forth to yourself. So we're many different versions of ourself communicating to ourself. And whatever timeline you're on is how you get your information. So whatever vibration you're in and whatever timeline you come across and you bump into like a future or a past version, it's just multiple versions of ourself communicating with ourself. Okay, so we're getting information back and forth from different versions of ourself. So we're communicating knowledge from whatever, back and forth from each other, from whatever timeline that we come across when we meet up with another version of ourself that's dressed up as a different character that appears to be, sometimes it appears like right now you're listening to me, it appears to be that we're on the same timeline, that I'm on the same timeline as you, but I'm not. It's timeline merging, it's vibration matching. That's what's happening. You're just coming across another version of yourself, and right now our vibration, it must be like some sort of a perfect match for you to get this video to come across to you at the moment that you're watching it. So when you come across everybody that you come across in your daily life, from your family to your coworkers to the people you're passing on the streets, you're just in a dimension vibrating at a certain vibration in a frequency that's matching up with all the people that are manifested around you. All of those people are just versions of you. I know Dolores Cannon talks about backdrop people, like you manifested those backdrop people so that you don't feel alone in the, the reality that you're creating for yourself at the moment. But ultimately, because we are one, your family, your children, your husband, your wife, your parents, whoever it is that you live with, those are all versions of you. And your timelines are merging. That's what's happening when you're interacting with these people. And it makes it look like it's all in the present moment and that these are all different people when they're not. They're just you playing out all different. I guess this is why they said this was going to be difficult. This is even difficult to explain what I'm trying to explain. But it's you, okay? You are just one. And you come down from source. So there's so many different fractals of source, which is ultimately what we are. We are fractals of source. We are like these little godlings having all of these multiple earth experiences with each other at the same time, but it's really not. We've already had experiences and we're just crossing, our timelines are merging, and simultaneously we're just passing each other by, but at the same time we're connecting as we pass each other by on these different timelines, and it just seems like it's happening all at the same time on the same timeline, but it's not. Am I making sense? Because I feel like I really fucked up this video. But that's what's happening. So you're merging timelines, and it just seems like everything is happening simultaneously when you connect with someone, even if it's information on a device, like if you're connecting with an actor or something on TV, or if you're watching a video like this on your cell phone or your tablet or your laptop. So you're still connecting and you're still matching with the people, okay, air quoting, people that you are watching. You're connecting with them. There's a connection. Even if you're watching a movie, there's a connection with what it is you're watching, and it's affecting you. Okay, it's affecting the vibration that you are currently in. Again, I hope that this makes sense. If it doesn't, then I apologize, because I'm really trying to articulate it in a way that you can understand it, and I'm finding it very difficult to do that today. So you're actually just communicating and or watching a version of you communicating information back to you. Okay, you are here listening to me because something drew you in. A version of you needs to hear something consciously or unconsciously of what I'm saying. So our timelines could be merging because you told yourself that when you became, so like I told myself when I became Gabrielle that I needed to make this video. This is not a conscious thing. This is unconsciously done. Okay. But it's intuitively led by the intuitive information that came in, guided me to do this video. And this is something that could have been contracted before I incarnated into this avatar. And this, doing this right now is because there is a version of me out there. There could be multiple versions of me out there on multiple different timelines that actually match my vibration and come across this video and watch it and get information that is needed for them. Did I salvage myself by saying that? Does it make sense yet? Told you this is complicated. So what makes it so complicated is because when I got the message, some of the message was, words, and some of the message was pictures. So I have to put those pictures that they show me and put that into words to tell you, to tell another version of me. Then I was given another example about talking to spirits, people that talk to spirits, okay? That they, like, people that are like paranormal investigators that go out looking to talk to spirits, or people that are trying to connect with loved ones that passed on, and so on and so forth, okay? So I was given an example about people that talk to spirits. We cannot communicate to the other energies around us because, okay, so right now as I'm here sitting, there's energy all around me. There's all different kinds of beings, but I can't see them. I'm in a different spectrum of light. I'm in a different vibration. I'm in a different frequency. I'm in a different dimension. But then there's other beings that can see me and they are conscious of me, but I'm not conscious of them because I'm not at that level. Okay, they're all around us. Some are around us and they don't see me either. But we're mingling with all kinds of energy constantly. And not just of humans, of creatures and other certain sorts of beings. And just energy. So that's what I was shown, that just energy is going, like earlier when I said we were like energy passing each other, like in the power lines, like energy buzzing. That's what's going on around me. Okay. So we cannot communicate to the energy, to all of the energies around us because we're vibrating at different levels. Okay. That's why we can't just tap in. I can't just see whoever's standing behind me watching me do this video. Okay. I really do feel like there's somebody standing. I don't even feel like this wall is really here. I feel like there's actually people, like I'm entertaining them by doing this video. That's how I feel at this moment. But and I can't communicate with them because I can't see them. I'm not in that vibration. So we're not in the same frequency, the same channel. We're not even connected. So it's like this is 98.9 and they're 101.3, and I can't hear that station because I'm over here listening to this station. Does that make sense? So we cannot communicate to energy around us because we are vibrating at different levels. So we're unable to tap into certain frequencies because we're vibrating at different levels. However, if you are vibrating, so you can connect to what you're vibrating to. So if you are vibrating at a low level and you're in the emotion or the vibration of fear, being scared, being like scared of the dark, or just scared in general, or just holding the vibration of fear, whatever it is that you fear, because fear can literally be anything. Fear is anger, fear is depression, fear is sadness, fear is just low vibrational. So spirits that are in and not just spirits, entities, energy, anything that is mixing mingling in that low vibration that you are currently in, because there's different levels of low. So whatever level of low you're in, whatever is in that lower vibration that you're in can do things to get your attention, because you're matching that creature, that being, that energetic energy, you're matching it. So it can communicate to you to get your attention. And it can do things to get your attention. It can move things, it can make noises, it can even make itself appear that you can see it. You think it's making itself appear. You're just tapping into that dimension, into that energy, and you're like on that channel. So you're mingling, you're in that frequency with that thing, that energy, and now you're seeing it. And the same thing happens vice versa. The same thing happens when you're in a higher vibration. Okay? You'll be able to see and hear, and those higher vibrational beings will be able to get your attention and try to communicate with you. So that's basically what you're doing. Like when paranormal investigators are going out to investigate a site, they're literally just tapping into the energy that they are expecting to tap into. They will manifest it. It's not that they're making it up. They're literally changing the channel. They're shifting their own vibration to tap into whatever it is that's around them to communicate. And depending on how good you're at, how good you are at changing your vibration and switching the channel, the frequencies, is what will come back at you that you'll be able to hear and see. Now, does that make sense? Mediums do that when they channel too. Sometimes we accidentally tap into realms. It's not really accidentally, but it's for the sake of this video, I'm going to say accidentally. We accidentally tap into realms when we are in a meditative state. We're not looking to tap in to talk to anything. We just happen to be in this meditative state of mind, and then all of a sudden we'll see something in the corner of our eyes. You'll see like shadow people, or maybe you'll see a being of some kind, or a creature of some kind, or just energy in general. Like you'll just see a blob of energy just like kind of float by you. You're just tapped in because you're in a meditative state of mind, and you just kind of like slipped up and accidentally landed on a different channel, and now you're tapped in. But as soon as you realize it, it goes away and you don't see it no more. It's because you changed your vibration. And most of the time when you changed it, it's because it spooked you and it brought you down a few vibrations in a lower vibration, because you got scared. So seeing the people that are in your house, like I said earlier, and at your job, is you literally communicating with multiple versions of yourself. And also you attract what you put out there. There are many, 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 many different versions of you. Even the spirits stuck in lower realms, or even the higher realms, are also beings in the dimension that you are in. So I feel like what they were telling me was the dimension that you are in, even those beings are just versions of yourself from some time, from some timeline. But then this is where it gets really weird, because when I got that message, I asked in my mind, because I said what I didn't get, I don't get clarity on something. So when I see aliens or UFOs and other creatures from other dimensions coming into our dimension, is that me? Is that still a version of myself? And then right there, all communication, all the telepathy stopped and the vision stopped. I even felt like the energy release, like I snapped out of it. It's kind of like I was in I didn't feel hypnotized when I was getting the information coming in, but when I asked that question, it was like something snapped and I snapped out of it. And that's when I was like, oh, I felt like I was hypnotized for a minute, and everything just stopped. And then I heard faintly, it's complicated. Too much will cause doubt. And then that was it. And that was the end of the download that I received this morning. So is that freaking weird or what? What are your thoughts, you guys? Share your thoughts. That was so cool. And I didn't want to forget it, so I had to write it down. And I was like, I was typing away. I made sure that I entered that into my journal today because this was really, really awesome. And it's pretty cool. The past couple of days have been kind of weird. The energy levels of the planet has been like really strange. And yeah, there's a lot going on out there. What are your thoughts, you guys? Please share with me down below. I love you and thank you for listening.